Bendiciones a todos. Dios les bendiga, que Pastor Hector Quinones en nuestra clase de inglés. We're here, Pastor Hector Quinones, in our English class today. We are doing book number 4, side by side. This is chapter number 2 for book number 4. Hopefully you were able to complete book number 1 and you were able to do the chapter in the book and the workbook. Let's begin. So we're going to be talking about perfect models. You should, so please repeat after me. Should have, might have, may have, could have, must have. We're going to be discussing also evaluating people's everyday activities, job interviews, expressing possibilities, making deductions, expressing concerns about others, apologizing, and recounting difficult situations. So please repeat the vocabulary right after me. Let's look at the pictures and we can repeat accordingly. Number 1, answer the phone. Apologize. Daydream. Fail. Get lost. Get stuck in traffic. Hand over. Hand over. Oversleep. Refuse. Shake hands. Skip dessert. Yell. All right, let's go. Please repeat after me. He should have spoken louder. I should have eaten. He should have eaten. She should have eaten. It should have eaten. We should have eaten. You should have eaten. They should have eaten. Did Richard speak loud enough at the meeting this morning? No, he didn't. He should have spoken louder. Number 1, did Gail run fast enough during the marathon? No, she didn't. She should have ran faster. Please continue on, take a picture so you can continue completing these exercises. Make sure you do the same pattern as you're writing and make sure you have enough all of the sentences. So you should have your 2 in the bottom and your full question. Please repeat after me. She shouldn't have driven to work today. I shouldn't have eaten. He shouldn't have eaten. She shouldn't have eaten. It shouldn't have eaten. We shouldn't have eaten. You shouldn't have eaten. They shouldn't have eaten. So one thing you can notice here in the pronunciation is that when you are saying it, when you pronounce it, this kind of gets mixed up here. If you, I shouldn't have, shouldn't have, shouldn't have, shouldn't have. It goes, it flows. So it goes, shouldn't have eaten, and it just goes, flows all together. All right, let's do the example. Please repeat after me. Why is Alice upset? She thinks she shouldn't have drinking. Oh, I'm sorry, not drinking. Again, she thinks she shouldn't have driven to work today. She should have taken the train. You're going to notice that in this book, you're going to be asked to remember things from the prior books. So you should already remember what are the different verb tenses for drive and take in the perfect tense or in the past participle. So, number one, why is Carl upset? So you're going to put the sentence together. You're going to go, right? He thinks he shouldn't have, and here we go with the verb, bought a typewriter. And again, the next one, second portion. He should have, the verb here, gotten a computer. So please make sure you do all this exercise. Take a picture. 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 All right, this is a reading for you to do. Please make sure that you complete the reading. And after you complete the reading, remember, translate it to Spanish to make sure you know all the vocabulary, please. You could take a picture there. Second reading. Look at the pictures as the pictures also connect with the story. And after you do that, you're going to be completing this exercise with true, false, or maybe. Please answer true, false, or maybe if the answer isn't in the story. So if they ask you a question you don't know because the story doesn't tell you, then you're going to write the word maybe. And let's complete our listening section. Let's complete our listening section. So this time we're going to do the listening exercise. Please listen and choose the best answer based on the conversation you hear. Here's the conversation. Number one. By the time we got to the party, everyone had left. That's too bad. So what does that mean? That means that they should have gotten to the party earlier because everybody already left. Number two, I couldn't hear a word he said. I couldn't either. That means that he shouldn't have spoken softly. Number three, I just interviewed a young man for the bookkeeper's position. What did you think of him? Well, he was very shy and quiet, and he was wearing a t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers. So what's the answer? Should he have dressed more comfortably, or he should have spoken more confidently? So he was shy and quiet, and then he wasn't confident. Number four, could you tell me how I did on the exam? Not very well, Richard. What does that mean? It means he should have studied harder. Number five, I smell smoke. Oh no, the cookies are burning. What does that mean? He shouldn't have left them in the oven, or he shouldn't have taken them out of the oven. Very good. Number six. I was so tired last night that I slept 12 hours and was late for work in the morning. Oh, I hope the boss wasn't angry. No, he wasn't. What does that mean? It means that she should have gotten up earlier this morning, right? Because she didn't make it to work on time. Good job. All right. In your own words, please complete this. You could do this in your journal section. Take a picture. And I could check it when I check your notebook. Next. All right, she might have gone to the bank. Please repeat after me. I might have eaten. I may have eaten. He might have eaten. He may have eaten. She might have eaten. She may have eaten. It might have eaten. It may have eaten. You might have eaten. You may have eaten. They might have eaten. They may have eaten. So you can see that you can use might have and may have interchangeably. You can exchange one for the other. They're pretty similar. I wonder why Sheila hasn't come back from lunch yet. I'm not sure. She might have gone to the bank, or she may have gone to the bank. You choose which one you would like to use, or write them both to practice that you can use them both. Maybe you're right. Please take a picture of this as you then continue and complete this exercise. Take a picture of them here, 1 through 4, 5 through 8. Please take a picture of this reading. Again, make sure you read it in English. Make sure you translate it into Spanish. Write down in your vocabulary dictionary words that you might not know or you might not remember. By the time you master this and understand it, you should be able to read it in English, and then you should be able to read it in Spanish without a dictionary and without anyone translating, because we've already done all this vocabulary. Take a picture of this section here. And then you're going to proceed to complete the story about your English teacher. And in your story, you're going to use names of the students in the class. You're going to use your imagination to fill it in, and I will check it later when I check your note. Take a picture. All right. He could have gotten lost. Please repeat after me. I could have eaten. He could have eaten. She could have eaten. He could have eaten. We could have eaten. You could have eaten. They could have eaten. If you ask me, Jack shouldn't have gone hiking by himself in the mountains. You're right. He could have gotten lost. So now you're going to do the same. Identify the person. Here we have Gloria. Look at the example and put your sentence together to make sure it matches what you have in the example. Please complete them. Take a picture. And take another picture. Don't forget, when you have this asterisk here, that's called an asterisk, it's showing you all the verb conjugations. This is a new verb that we had not done up to now, which is wind, wound, and wound. He must have overslept. Please repeat after me. I must have eaten. He must have eaten. She must have eaten. It must have eaten. We must have eaten. You must have eaten. They must have eaten. We're going to look at the example and then we're going to proceed. Richard came to work late today. I'm really surprised to hear that. He never comes to work late. I know. He must have overslept. You're probably right. So now you're going to mention, number one, how Maria missed English class all week. how surprised you are, and so forth. How come she never does that? And then you imagine the reason why. Something must have happened. Algo debe de haber pasado. Algo tiene que haber pasado. That's the must translation. Please take a picture. Make sure you complete this exercise. As you can see, there's a lot of, you have to do this work, right? There's not that much to share because we've already done a lot of the groundwork for this topics. Take a picture. Next, I'm a little concerned. Please repeat after me. I must have eaten. I might have eaten. I may have eaten. He must have eaten. He might have eaten. He may have eaten. She must have eaten. She might have eaten. She may have eaten. It must have eaten. It might have eaten. It may have eaten. We must have eaten. You might have eaten. You may have eaten. They must have eaten. They might have eaten. They may have eaten. So, here, in case this helps, all right, if that helps. Must have, tiene que haber comido. Might have eaten, posiblemente haya comido. May have eaten, puede que haya comido. So please, we're going to look at this, and then you're going to complete the exercise. Now listen, when you complete the exercise, you have to do all four. It's a conversation, so you have to do A, B, A, B. So let's see. Timmy looks frightened. He must have seen a scary movie today. I'm not sure. He might have seen a scary movie, or he may have seen a scary movie, but that doesn't usually make him so frightened. I'm a little concerned. Maybe we should talk to him. That's a good idea. Next example. Take a picture. Janet looks tired. She must have worked overtime today. I'm not so sure. She might have worked overtime. She may have worked overtime, but that doesn't usually make her so tired. I'm a little concerned. Maybe we should talk to her. That's a good idea. Take a picture. You got the next exercises. Click, click. And 5 through 8. Click, click. You can look at the pictures to help you as well. I want to apologize to you. Pedir disculpas. So look, you're going to do the same for this conversation. So you have to practice. You follow the green box. That's the script, el libreto. Repeat after me. I want to apologize to you. What for? You must have been very angry with me yesterday. I don't understand. Why should I have been angry with you? Don't you remember? We had planned to see a movie yesterday, but I completely forgot. Don't worry about it. Actually, I owe you an apology. You do? Why? I couldn't have seen a movie with you anyways. I had to take care of my little sister yesterday, and I completely forgot to tell you. That's okay. Maybe we can see a movie some other time. So you could take a picture of this script, then take a picture of this one where you have to fill in the blanks. And this is where you're going to write over and over and over to answer these 3 exercises. So please take a picture and you go from there for those that don't have the book. Repeat after me. Apologize. I want to apologize to you. I need to apologize to you. I owe you an apology. I apologize. I'm sorry. So this is like saying, I'm sorry, like decir, pedir perdón. Apologize como pedir disculpas. Please take a picture, do the reading, English, Spanish, write your vocabulary. And then complete the exercises. Take pictures, please. You're going to complete the exercises for the reading assignment. Take pictures. And I would check this when I check your book, your answers that you have for your actually written answers. If you have it in a book or a notebook. Based on what you read, then you're going to then proceed to answer properly. How about you? Please do this in your journal. Tell about a time when something bad could have happened to you, but didn't. What was the situation? What could have happened? ¿Qué pudo haber pasado? Tell about a time when you were lonely. Tell about a time when you were scared. Tell about a time when you were irritable. Tell about a time when you were brave. Please repeat after me. He should have spoken louder. She might have been sick. They may have gone away. You could have gotten hurt. I must have overslept. We shouldn't have gone there. Please complete this in your journal entry. Write in your journal about a time when you did something and then you thought later that you should have done it differently. What did you do? What do you think you should have done? Make sure you review all this. We already did it. Memorize. You have to remember it in your mind. Say it over and over and over, please. And let's say the vocabulary to finish up. Answer the phone. Daydream. Fail. Get lost. Get stuck in traffic. Hand over. Refuse. Shake hands. Skip dessert. Yell. Let's look at some adverbs. Arrive late. Dance well. Do things differently. Dress comfortably. Drive carefully. Get to school early. Practice more. Run fast. Speak confidently. Speak loud. Speak softly. Study hard. Take the garbage out soon. Write legibly. So notice, if you don't remember this, an adverb is a word that modifies the verb. El adverbio es una palabra que modifica el verbo. Words that usually tend to end in ly in Spanish would be mente, diferentemente, cómodamente, cuidadosamente. Those are all adverbs. Last one, adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe. Please repeat after me. Advanced, beginning, brave, concerned, curious, entire, exhausted, financial, irritable, lonely, scared, understanding, unimportant. Great job. We are done with chapter 2, book number 4. Please keep on studying. Please complete the chapter 2, book number 4 in the workbook. God bless you. Continue studying, and I will see you soon. Blessings.